The night before Christmas Eve, a dear friend of mine was passing through Linden Hills when he stopped because he noticed someone standing out on the sidewalk in the bitter cold and falling snow, operating a fairly conspicuous camera and wearing a derby hat, and he quite sensibly concluded that the individual in question was probably me, which of course it was. So consequently I had some welcome company and conversation while I was shooting the footage for this week's sketch, and that helped keep the ice-encrusted gears in my head from seizing up altogether. So thank you, Eric. Thanks also to Mike Rakes for suggesting Linden Hills Business District as a good place to shoot a sketch. I don't think I really did the place justice, but maybe I'll try again when things warm up a bit. As for the music, the last couple of sketches had been solo ukulele performances, and so I wanted something that would contrast with that, but my options were somewhat limited because Christmas activities kept me from going out to the studio. So I looked through my things and looked over my parents' shelves and ultimately came across this fife, which I'd never played seriously before, but it's been around for as long as I can remember, going back I think well before we got a keyboard, which was when I was around 8 and I started really getting involved with music. So it was really fun to take something that had such old memories connected to it and try and create something new. Intonation was a little bit challenging, partly because of my relative inexperience with wind instruments and partly due to the fact that, as far as I can tell, this is a mass market band instrument and not made with particular care and attention to detail. So I had to tune my banjo down quite a bit in order to be compatible with this. I smoothed out some of the sourest notes on the computer. I wish I'd done a little bit more of that smoothing, but part of the idea of these sketches is to teach me to get something as good as I can make it within a limited space of time and then let go and move on to the next project. If you've been watching these sketches for a while, you will have noticed that I've separated the commentary from the sketch itself this time. I've also uploaded uncommentated versions of the recent sketches which were missing them, and updated the music-only playlist, which you can get to by clicking here, unless you're watching this video on Facebook, which graciously removes my annotations from my videos. In that case, you can get to the playlist by going to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/BenjiFleming. Congratulations to the 25 people that were selected to receive solo banjo CDs a few days ago on the 25th. I'd really love to do that every month, but of course that would get prohibitively expensive, and it's also a lot of envelopes to address since I haven't set myself up to print labels off the computer just yet. I do think that giving away one CD a month is sustainable though, so on New Year's Day I'll be having my computer select another email list subscriber to get a copy of my solo banjo CD. With that being the first of the month, of course, I'll also be posting a new solo banjo video to my solo banjo YouTube channel, which you can get to by clicking here, unless you're watching this on Facebook, in which case you can get there by going to youtube.com/solobanjo. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time at whatever New Year's festivities you take part in. I'll be back with some more music for you this next Tuesday.